So our next submitter is the Linwood Heathcote Central Community Board and Chair Alexandra Davids. Alexandra, welcome to the table. Good to have you with us this afternoon. And you've got 10 minutes to present for the Community Board this afternoon.
Thank you. Kia ora koutou, apologies. I am a fill-in for today, but it's lovely to be with you all. So, would like to thank you all for the opportunity of being able to present to you today around the draft development contributions policy. This is an issue of great concern in all wards in the Linwood Central Heathcote Community Board area. Development in the form of infill housing on large sections and the replacement of older houses with developments of townhouses is occurring in the city fringes and in the central city at a great rate, and it's changing the nature of our neighbourhoods. People in our communities are often quite distraught when they find themselves living next to 15 townhouses on the property that used to hold one crumbling old house. And currently, because of the way that brownfields development contributions are applied, the development contributions that the developer pays are not spent in the locally affected neighbourhood. There is less green space as people no longer have backyards with trees in them, and there is less outside recreation space. This is one of the drivers for the board's greening of the East projects, which you have all heard me talk about many times. And in these older suburbs, the infrastructure, both above and under the ground, is also old. The increased demand from larger developments needs to be directly spent to mitigate the effects of their development, which it currently does not. So the board would request that any development contributions received by council for a high to medium density residential development within an established suburb is used to upgrade the local amenity and to upgrade the council's infrastructure in the same street or neighbourhood to accommodate the increased demand on ageing infrastructure and not to use it in other areas of the city. We would also request that development contributions are collected from central city developments because the introduction of a central city development contribution could be used to assist and mitigate the impact of increased high to medium density housing developments, replacing many quarter-acre, one-acre house lots in historic central city established suburbs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you would have us discontinue the Central City Development Contributions rebate. That's the request.
No. Sorry.
So the Central City Development Contributions rebate, your request is that we discontinue that rebate. We no longer provide that rebate. Is that correct?
We would like to see any development contributions that are within the central city be used within those neighbourhoods.
Right. Right, okay.
On the fringes, yeah.
Understood. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's fine. And what you're suggesting is that we look at a more immediately local expenditure of the development contributions that are collected in respect of developments in that area down to the immediate neighbourhood level, or maybe just within a group of streets or even the same street.
Yeah, like within the affected neighbourhood. So it could be within that street, directly affected houses around that area, but also like the neighbourhood around that area.
Yep, that's great. All right, thank you. You've left us plenty of time for questions. Aaron.
Yeah, one we raised earlier with one of the other boards, Alex, and I don't think you had arrived, was that a percentage of the DCs that's collected in any ward area that the community board has a say in how that's spent in that ward area. Would your board agree with that? It's pretty much what you've just said, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, speaking on behalf of the board, but not talking to the board about it, I think that the board would support that. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Further questions? No further questions. All right, Alex, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to come and present to us this afternoon and for the written submission. Thank
Thank you so much. Have a lovely afternoon.
You too. Thank you. All right.